What is good, my friends? I want to show you how much I made in DeFi Kingdoms with just 1 week of experience playing this game. Now, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. The income that I make is very speculative. There's no guaranteed returns inside anything within crypto. So just play with money that you're willing to lose. But anyways, that's out of the way. DeFi Kingdoms, I'll show you guys the facts, figures, a bit of the gameplay as well, and my strategy. But let me go through about my thought process with the game and the direction that DeFi Kingdoms is heading. Now, DeFi Kingdoms is, or started off as a DeFi platform where they're offering yields, really crazy APRs on the Harmony One blockchain. And I took a look at this project a couple months ago, but I thought it looked really, in a way, childish, and I kind of neglected it and prejudged the features of the game. Now, what happened was I did not invest, and in the past few months, I've seen this project really skyrocket, and now I'm a huge believer that DeFi Kingdoms could actually flip Axie Infinity. Now, there's a few ways you can make money. The first way is what I started off with, which was the gardens. Now, you want to think of the gardens as the DEX, or the place that gives you the yield. So over here in the seed box, okay, a few months ago, they were offering even crazier APRs. Right now, you can see some of the pairs are still offering about 490%, 480, 480. I was in the dual 1. So if you know anything about farming, right, you need both assets in 50-50. So if you wanted to do $1,000 and deposit this inside the gardens here, you'll need $500 worth of dual and $500 worth of one. And there's no minimum requirements. But the only thing you should be aware of is the APR is true. However, when we decide to harvest our rewards, some of our rewards are going to be locked and some of them are going to be ready harvested. What this means is that you're not actually getting the whole percentage in one go. And this is just to let the ecosystem have room to grow and not, so that the players don't have access to 100% of the tokens and consistently dump. So gardens, I think this is an amazing way to earn. And in my first 3 days of DeFi Kingdoms, I actually had all my money there. But then once I learned some more about the heroes, about the game itself, I was like hooked, because I wouldn't say I have a crazy gaming background, but if you guys have played games like RuneScape growing up, like this gave me this like nostalgia. Can't even say that word right now, but I felt like, I was living off my childhood again. So I want you guys to think of DeFi Kingdoms as they have all these features. It's just like a normal DeFi project. However, they've added a game in it to make the ecosystem run more efficiently. Now, if you wanted single asset staking, all right, you go to the bank instead. And with the bank, you will deposit a jewel. So right now, okay, let's say you had 1.656 jewel. When you deposit that in, okay, it would act as stake jewel, which is X jewel. So as this multiplier goes up, when you decide to withdraw your jewel, you'll also have more jewel. So how this works is we get 1/3 of generated trading fees. So as more people are trading, there's more fees, and that gets split amongst everyone that's staking inside this bank. And now what's really impressive is that inside this bank, there's actually a total value locked of $1 billion. So this is bringing so much growth to the Harmony One blockchain. And Harmony One right now is actually my biggest holding for the longest time. So yes, I should have gone into this project much sooner. Now, look, I'm not going to teach you guys everything because I'm only like 7 days old into this. So I would recommend going to other YouTubers, watching their content out. and actually studying this, because they've made the tokenomics and ecosystem very difficult for the average person to understand. So you need to have a bit of experience and a bit of knowledge before you go in. But so far, so good, right? We have the gardens where you can farm by providing 2 assets. Then you have the bank, which is single asset staking. Now, their marketplace acts as their DEX. So this is where you can come in and, let's say, similarly to PancakeSwap, where you're trading tokens for tokens, you can go in here as well, and you can trade coin for coin, tokens for tokens. So let's say I wanted to buy, Jewel, I can, I can purchase Jewel right here. And remember, some of these trading fees goes into the bank. So there is an incentive for that. Now, of course, there's vendors as well, where as you're questing and sending your heroes out onto these quests, they'll bring back items. And these items, you can actually sell it to these vendors. And then you can trade that for real life money. So over here, you can see that I've gotten some items over the last couple of days. And right, you can actually sell. So I can sell this for 100 gold. I can some of these items are worth less, some of them are worth more. Okay, now I'll show you guys one last way, then I'll show you guys how much I invested and how much I actually made in the last 7 days of playing this game. So please stay because the juicy part's about to come. So let's go to the Taverns. Okay, the Taverns is a marketplace where you can buy and sell heroes. So you want to think of these heroes not just as normal NFTs, okay? These NFTs actually can make you money. And there's different rarities, there's different classes. There's so many unique features of the game that make it fun and exciting for players. So if I go to buy heroes, you can see that the floor price is about 34, 35 even. All right, let's say, I think this one's already sold out. There's a little glitchy, but 35, and the token price is about $16.50. You're paying about 577 US dollars for the floor price of probably one of the worst heroes that people want to discard, right? So yes, you will need a bit of money to actually play this game. Now, as you can see, if we go to the classes here, there's many classes. Each class will have different specialties. Some of them will be really good at fishing, so they can go on fishing quests. Some of them will be really good at foraging, so they can go on foraging quests. And each of these quests will yield different items when they come back. Now, of course, there's a hierarchy as well in here. Now, I want to show you this real quick. Where's it at? Can't believe it's not here. Let's go to DeFi Kingdoms. Kingdom tools. Okay. Now let me show you this real quick. Right now you're thinking, what the hell is happening? Sorry guys, I was like that as well 7 days ago. I was like this a couple months ago, but don't prejudge this. You can learn anything if you actually put in the time. But look at this, guys. Think of the Dread Knight as the kind of like king, okay? And in order for us to get the Dread Knight, we need to pair up certain heroes. And so there's like a parent hero and then there's child heroes. So let's say we had 2 heroes here. We had a pirate and a monk. If we kind of combine them together and make a child, there's a chance that we can get a ninja hero. And a ninja hero will be really good at certain classes as well. Right now, it's really good at fishing. So you can bring the, push these ninjas to fishing quests. Now, of course, if you have a summoner, which would have come from a wizard and a priest, you can combine these two, kind of get a sage. And with the sage and a dragoon, you can get a dread knight. And people are just kind of going crazy over these dread knights, because if you go to over here, guys, the floor price of a dread knight right now is 2,000 jewel. Pretty crazy stuff, right? 2,000 jewel times 16.5 at this current price, 33,000 US dollars. some of us are thinking, man, this could pay off like, you know, a deposit for a home. This could do many things. And people here are buying JPEGs for 33,000 US dollars. Now, of course, like in any game, the strongest character, the strongest hero will go out and make more money for us. Okay, so now let me go through the facts and figures because that's what you guys came in for. So hopefully it's still on this call. In fact, drop in the comment below, you know, anything if you still made it to you, because I just want to say thank you if you're still here. Let me go to my Excel file real quick. Okay. So this is going to look like complete gibberish. Like I said, this is more so of me sharing my experience playing as a complete beginner. But I deposited actually 6,000 US dollars. I got about 312 jewel. My dollar cost average, my dollar cost right now, or average cost of jewel is actually $19.1. So that's really bad because the current price is 16.5. So if I just bought onto that jewel, held onto it, I would have been down about $1,000 by now. Now, that's not what I did, okay? What I did in the beginning was I placed them in the gardens and made a bit of money there. A few percent, you know, 1% per day, 1.5% per day. But then I got hooked into the heroes instead. So I started actually going onto a different route. You see over here, I bought this priest for 33. Right now, it's actually worth 50 if I sell it right away. And I was able to summon as well. So I summoned this Dragoon Thief using about 89 jewel. So it costs to summon when you're pairing them up. And the cost was 89, but it was actually worth 156, and I sold it already for 156. So my immediate profit was 77 jewel. So that gave me some momentum. I was thinking, this is pretty crazy, right? I made like, you know, $1,000 something off this kind of summon. Got me pretty hyped. You know, I started buying some more, you know, I bought a thief as well. I bought a wizard, setting them out on missions. I'll show you guys how much I made in missions as well. And then this was like my best summon, guys. I summoned this ninja pirate, which cost me 80 jewel. But right now, the floor price is worth about 280 jewel. So that will be a profit of 200 jewel. And this was like the best thing for me so far. And of course, I summoned another archer, which a little profit, or I might even lose a bit of money in this. So all in all, guys, I invested about $6,000, which in jewel terms is about 312. But if I sell everything right now for floor price, I'll make 615 jewel. Of course, it's a 4% tax, but hey, it's about 300 jewel profits. So let me go through this tracker as well. So there's this amazing app called DFK Tracker app. This would track the gardens, the bank, the marketplace, how much you spent on, you know, combining these kind of heroes together. So I just want to go to Quest because I feel like this is one of the main reasons why someone would buy a hero or invest this much. So once this loads, I'm going to show you guys the facts and figures. Now, I think I got lucky again. I don't know if it's beginner's luck. They saw a new address, you know, coming into DeFi Kingdoms, and they thought, hey, let's bless this guy. But when you go to these quests, okay, they can bring back items that are really low in value, but some of them have a decent amount of value. So remember, some heroes, I sent them on fishing quests today, right? One quest brought back $19. Definitely not complaining there. Some of them, however, you can see some foraging quests brings back like 8 cents or 4 cents. But in total, let this thing load. Okay. I got really bad internet. Hey, okay, let's go real quick. Come on. Come on, for the YouTube peeps, for the YouTube peeps. Come on. For the YouTube peeps, man. Anyways, I don't think this is going to load, but I made about $500 in the last 7 days by questing. I got this egg. I don't know what the hell it does, but I got this egg that's worth 470, and people are saying hold it because you can sell it for a lot more later. But yeah, guys, overall, my experience with DeFi Kingdoms has been a very positive one. Even though the price of Jewel actually went down by $3 to $4 from what I purchased it for, if I sell everything right now for floor price plus the missions, I would have made about 10,500 US dollars. So that's about 4,500 US dollars, knowing nothing about the game and just learning off YouTube. So guys, that's my review of DeFi Kingdom so far. Do not invest what you're willing to lose. I encourage you all to spend at least 10 to 15 hours learning about the classes, learning about summoning, learning about the ecosystem, and you can get a lot of support from the Discord group. So just ask questions, man. I'm pumping them with questions, and the community has been really helpful. And if I can do this, if I can learn a whole new ecosystem in 1 week, you guys can too. But that's it for me today, guys. I appreciate you all if you stayed throughout the whole call, and I'll see you guys in DeFi Kingdoms. Peace out.